Good morning, everyone. It's Luna Bell. You know, y'all, I'm so fucking proud of myself. I did something yesterday that many people said I would never do. Took my class for my first Reiki level. I had my first attunement yesterday. And y'all, it was a massive release for me. It really was. It was huge. And one of the things that kept coming up for me that I'd been struggling with, and y'all, if you are on this twin flame journey or you're a divine feminine, whatever, however you resonate, you run with it. Y'all, that's my story. I am a divine feminine. But on that journey, I began like so many others. But what I found is me, my truth. I found the power contained within the words of a great person that he said, I dare to dream a dream. We all know why I can't mention that man's name, but we know his name. He had a dream for freedom. What he didn't realize, well, I think he did what so many of us didn't realize, or the true impact of how far deeper those words went. Not just for a society or a belief system, but as an individual, to realize one's own self-truth, to actualize oneself, because when one dares to dream, you free your mind from constraints and the chains and the fears that bind it. When you dare to dream, you free your very soul, your essence. Realizing that truth, I accomplished far more than succeeding at that first atonement, that attunement, my Reiki. I realized that sense of vengeance in so many because I wanted to understand, why is there so much pain? Why is it that the cycle passed down from my mama to me, to my siblings and I, to my children? Why is it that I see that cycle in so many others? My best friend, her daughter, her daughter's daughter. And you see how it progresses, one generation to the other. What I saw, even in my own anger, because by seeing the anger in them and the wound in them, I turned that mirror back on me. And I saw the wound within me. When one realizes that the anger, many times our anger is justified and has a time and a place. But how is our anger? How are we going to choose to let us affect us? One of the things I saw within myself and others, like my mama. My mama did so much of what she did because it was done to her. Her anger took hold of her so deep, so young. And I can understand. I can relate to that anger that took so hold, so deep, so long ago, for the things that were done to me that I could not control. Understand that need for vengeance, that need for destruction to hurt others as I had been hurt. I became a destroyer myself. Not only of my own dreams, but of others. Now, when we realize the truth of that we are all capable of dark or evil, or we're capable of light and good. It's when we master what we say that holds us enslaved. our own thought processes. When we dare to dream, we release the chains of fear that bind us. I was bound by my own anger, my own fears, my own senses of inadequacy or whatever. Now, sometimes I do struggle. We all do. But I'm human enough and humane enough now for me to go, I see you and I acknowledge you and I hold that moment and I let you flow from me. All those times people tried to hurt me, they were striking out at others. Did they hurt me? Yes. But what I see now is a missed opportunity to turn that anger and that sense of vengeance, whether it was me or someone who was hurting me in the same way. I'm making that choice now to step away from that anger, that sense of vengeance, that hating on self for the things that were done to me that I couldn't control. The ones I do control, even those I let go of. We all have free will and free choice. We all make the choice in how we deal with things. But we have to see it most times outside of ourselves first. That's how we normally do. We learn from, thank you, example. We go, I don't want that. Every time people thought they were sinking me, you didn't sink me. I only grew stronger, better, overcame every obstacle every person threw in my way, my path, or that I did. I used to think I was proving them wrong. No. I proved my own fears and my own self-limiting beliefs wrong. I proved myself wrong. I proved that I am indeed my own champion. I am a dreamer who dreams. And I do so with a freedom that is so known by so few. And when you get a taste of that freedom, you ain't ever letting it go. I learned much along my twin flame journey, the evolution of my soul. Some great, some small, some extremely painful, and so many others that had filled me with the indescribable delights. I am indeed grateful and blessed. Many blessings to you. Blessed be. The thoughts of a divine feminine. A psychic empath. The gift of feeling is a gift we all have. Use it wisely. Use it with your whole heart. That's what we're here for. An evolution of love, as the witch in Skyla says. It's how we learn, by loving.